Alright, what we're going to be doing is building a improvised workbench. Why this is important: if you're a melee player planning on wearing armor, well, the toolboxes are for the armor, but for melee players who use swords, things like that, if you don't want to have to end up getting a bunch of honing stones, things like that, you're going to need an improvised workbench. It will allow you to sharpen knives, blades, things like that. If you plan on making your money through castle runs, it will definitely pay itself off by when you're sharpening the medieval swords. Other than that, like the bows, the helmets, those get repaired through toolboxes. So we'll go into making a toolbox. In this, we can already see that we're needing 6 logs. We need 8 pieces of scrap. We need 11 planks. We need 11 bolts. We need a drill, and we need a rebar cutter. Rebar cutters, they can be found in abandoned vehicles. They can be found in, I'm talking about the destroyed vehicles, not the ones that you can rescue or repo. You can find them in maintenance shops. That's where we actually got 2 rebar cutters out of 1 maintenance shop. Pretty easy to get. Anyway, then we also need a toolbox, and we need a cutting instrument. So right now, I can actually fill with the kitchen knife that I have. I'm going to fill with the drill and the rebar cutter. That should take it out of my stash now, out of my bag, and it did.
Hang on. There's your metal and the bolts that we've got.
Alright, right now we can put our bolts in. We only have 2. We gotta run and get some. That takes care of our scrap. Now we need a toolbox. We need 6 logs. Even the small logs will work on this. You get from cutting down bushes, but we've already got trees cut. We can go ahead and use the large logs. We also need 11 planks. And then we'll have to finish off, because we have 2 out of 11 bolts. We will have to do a run, and that does not give us a choice of nails or bolts. It gives us, we have to have it as bolts. All right.
Okay, here you go. 1,
Okay.
2, you said 4, right?
I need 6.
4, okay. 5, and 6.
Alright, that takes care of the logs.
How many?
We need
4?
11 planks.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Which we get 4 planks per log. That would be 3 logs.
I was going to shoot it outside.
I'm missing a plank.
You probably shot it outside. No, there's
No,
one
it's
there
right
off
here.
the
I got
side.
it. I got it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, and that leaves us 1 extra plank. So the only thing that we're missing right now is toolboxes, which Yes, we can end up utilizing a toolbox, but toolboxes are another one of those things that you're really going to need throughout your play. It's actually in crafting. Right here. What do we need for a toolbox? We need 2 planks, 2 pieces of scrap, a nail, a bolt, and a hammering instrument. We don't have the bolts and we don't have the nails. That means we're going to make a run to the scrapyard. We could run to a safe zone, but the scrapyard has long rows of cars we can go through. We can check them. Load up on quite a bit of nails. Things like that. Anyway, we will talk to you guys here in a little while. This is the scrapyard. This is what we're going to be doing. Right now I'm in a single player game. What we're seeing, what we're going to be actually going through is these cars. All of these. Now on the Scum map, on scum-map.com, this is not being shown, and you can't see that. But anyway, these cars are what we're going to be going through. This is what we're showing. Then this building here, we went through at least the top floor.
Hi, welcome back.
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back. We just wanted to let you guys see what we pulled out of the scrapyard. Single run of just the vehicles on the eastern side, all the way through the stacked up cars. Anyway, and a building in the southeast area. It's through the entrance in the southeast side. This is what we had pulled out of there in a single run. A katana, 4 toolboxes, a weapon repair kit. Now, if you don't understand how the weapon repair kit works, the pistols, the rifles, the shotguns, you got to buy parts for them. Or you end up with a weapon repair kit, either buying it, which is, I think, last I checked, it was over $11,000 for that day. Because what it does is it repairs the weapon without you having to buy the extra parts. Anyway, we got screwdrivers, we've got wire cutters, needles, drill. The locks alone are really impressive. I see 3 enforced locks. I know I've got at least 3 silver locks. It looks like 4 iron locks.
Yeah.
I mean, that's quite a bit of money. Each one of those enforced locks, when you sell them at 100%, will give over $500 for each one of those. Now, what's important about the padlock with the key is it takes 10 of those for us to make a silver lock. How many is it per a iron lock?
5.
5. But anyway, I don't believe I can make the enforced locks yet. But anyway, our nails, we got 19 nails and 17 bolts, more than enough to complete our task. I just want to show this off, I guess. Lantern, we got an advanced lockpick, we got a car jack.
Crowbar? Yeah, the crowbar?
Crowbar is used if you're not lockpicking a locker. You can actually pry it open with a crowbar. It will damage the items inside, and it takes quite a bit of time to open it up. So if you're not sure about lockpicking, you can always take a crowbar to it. Anyway, there was quite a bit of stuff that we ended up pulling out of there and wanted to share that with you.
Let alone the stuff we left behind, all the car parts.
Oh, yeah. Now, we didn't mess with the parking sensors, things like that.
No.
Fishing line that you'll normally find in cars. Anything under 5, you might as well leave it unless you're going to plan on fishing with it.
Yeah.
Because it takes 5 to make a sewing kit. Improvised sewing kit.
Yeah.
Anyway, that yellow and black screwdriver alone goes for over $1,000, but I would keep it for lockpicking.
Right, those are the best for lockpicking because it has so many.
They have 40 uses. Right now, that one has 15 out of 40. So this is a really, really good find.
Oh, heck yeah.
Out of those vehicles in that building. So right here, we've already gotten everything that we need to complete what we want to do. Plus, we have a katana, which, using the workbench after it's completed, we will be able to sharpen the katana up, repair it all the way back up to 100%.
Heck yeah.
So let us get it done, and we'll show you that. We need 2 pieces of scrap, 2 planks, a nail, a board, and a hammering object, which I can use my... Okay. Now, we'll go back to our crafting. And we'll start putting together toolboxes. Now, what's nice about these toolboxes is if you're down at a safe zone, they're fairly easy to make, even in a safe zone. The vehicles usually have at least 1 bolt, 1 nail in them. The scrap, I mean, you will find scrap everywhere. There in just about every vehicle you will find scrap. It requires a 2 pieces of scrap. You will have to cut down a tree. You will have to cut it up into planks. It's just a real easy thing to make and make it in a safe zone. What, we just made 8 of them. Again, now filled with an improvised toolbox, and we are done. Now I can take that katana, right click on my katana, and put repair. It will only do it so much at a time, so much percentage. It's like 5%. And Mimi is going through and repairing the workbench.
Yep.
Oh, nope, it's only allowing me to repair that to 50%.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I figured it would do it all the way, and it's not. So that was misinformation. Fixing locks, again, is quite easy. And just take and put them on. So let me put that one on, then remove them. As you can see, they're already at 100%.
What?
All right, here we go, guys. I got Roxy on the line, Mimi on the line.
Hey, everybody.
Told you we were going to come in and check this out, but these enforced locks, $513 at 100%. The silver locks, $341. The iron locks, $170.
Heck yeah.
So
Hell yeah,
we're going
nice.
to click up all of those for selling. Right now we're at $3,247
Awesome.
for just the locks that we pulled out of the east side and the southeast side of the scrapyard. Yeah, Roxy, this is all out of the scrapyard, just the destroyed cars and
Yep.
stacks of cars.
Oh, nice.
And then we did go through that building, at least the top floor, the two-story in the southeast corner by that entrance.
Yep.
We went through that. That's a good place to go through too.
Heck yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah. We'll start going through there then.
Yeah, it's
Then
really
we found one puppet up on that floor, and that was it.
anyway.
Oh, nice.
So this is just the locks that we mainly pulled out of the cars, and we've already netted $3,000, over $3,000 in that.
Heck yeah. That's awesome.
Now, should I keep the gas mask down or sell it?
I would sell it. We're not gonna jump on that really quick.
Okay.
That the gas mask is going to end up being used if you're being tear gassed by the sentries. I believe you can use that up in the radiation. It's either that or the respirator. Anyway, that sword at 50% is going to give us $1,283
Nice.
at 50%. So
$183 we did not have.
we can end up clicking over on that to sell it.
Yeah.
Well, we're at $4,632.
And then pick up my check.
You made $672.
Yep.
Okay. So that puts us over $5,000 because Mimi was selling other stuff that we had gotten
Just
at the.
pipe wrenches,
Yep.
throwing knife, that gas mask, which was $308 by itself.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna end up buying me a shirt. When we came back, we were going through the gas station that's right next to the brick factory, and we got hit with a suicide puppet.
Love those.
Oh yeah.
I was dead for the car.
Gotta love them.
I will take a suicide puppet over a bear any day.
I ended up having to cut my shirt up because of the damage. Mimi had a C4 and a C3, or a C3 and a C2. I don't know what you had.
I think they were either a 3 and a 4 or 2 4s.
I had a C4, and so we were in rough shape. That's a lot of bandages. Anyway, of course, we could always try putting a tourniquet on my head. Anyway.
I mean, yeah. Right around the neck area?
Yeah, right around the neck area.
Yeah. That's a good spot.
Anyway. So we had a little bit of a mishap, but that had nothing to do with the actual scrap rod. That had to do with the fact that we were being nosy and see if there was a car in there.
And there was, but it didn't have an engine.
Yep, there was a vehicle in there. We just didn't have a motor in there, and
Not that far to push. Just saying.
Yeah.
We push it to save them.
You can actually, from pushing a vehicle, I think the least amount that we made on a vehicle that we pushed in was about $8,000.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that was us touching base.
Pleasure.
Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
Please
Bye,
like,
guys.
share, and subscribe.
Yes. Do that.
Absolutely. Drop us a line if there's something you want to talk about.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, we'd be more than happy to respond to you. Well, we will talk at you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.